Right, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day. Look what's arrived. We got 2 letters in our North Pole box. Oh,
That's so exciting.
yay!
Cool.
I guess I'm going to be doing that in a minute then, not pen paling. Whoop whoop!
As you can see, I've just finished emptying out Gizmo's house. I think the saddest part is that this little one has been coming in and out, and she hasn't squeaked once. Now, when I say squeaking, I mean like, usually, even if Gizmo isn't in the house or hutch or whatever, when we're cleaning it out, she squeaks, like she's like, and just whines. And she hasn't done it once, which is really, really unlike her. Albert, come here a minute, you've got hay in your eye. Come here. There we go, good girl. But, yeah, so they know, obviously, because they're not stupid, and they know that it's different, and that, see, that noise, now she's doing it. Albert, whoops, are you okay? On the other hand, Dixie has been coming out, and she has been whining, which is unlike Dixie. So it's just really sad, but it needed to be done, because we need to. No, princess. Albert. We need to clean it out. So that it is clean. I can't have that sitting there forever. Albert, no more princess. Albert, do you want the collar? Something's irritating her. I think half of that was her barking at her own tail, knocking the gate. But anyway, I'm going to be putting the leftover hay and straw and sawdust and everything back in there, along with that and like any other things that was for him. I'm going to be putting back in there, and sort of using it as a bit of a storage thing for now. And I think that our plan eventually is for like the next year, 2 years, however long it takes us, we're gonna extend like into like so that like there's a play run on there and stuff, and then eventually we're gonna get more. We'll only get 2 more. They're usually better in pairs, which is why we'd get 2. But yeah, so that's our future plan. We're not going to be rushing it to get one until like everything's sorted out and it's exactly how we want it, because we like to, we want to have more time to sort of just deal with everything that's going on, but also we want to give them, when we get them, like the best that they can have. So it's one of them days. But yeah, so I'm doing this while Charlie's napping. If she can nap with the girls barking, hopefully she can. But yeah. Girl. So, I'll let you know how we get on the rest of the day. You okay? So this is basically what I've got so far. Just put that in there. It looks so weird without everything, like with more in it, but it just looks weird. I'm gonna be putting the door gate in here as well, because until the summer, when it's so hot that we need the front door open, we're not going to need it. It's not like we're going to need it regularly. So if we need to let the girls out and we need it for something, then we'll get it. But usually that's only if we've got an appointment with somebody coming to the house or something, and that's not going to be happening for a while, so I might as well put it in here. I've got to go because I think there might be a delivery.
Hello.
Hi.
So,
Pre-warning, I'm not being ignorant, I'm listening and I'm getting involved, but I'm sewing.
but we, thanks to a friend, found a reusable nappy shop. As you've seen when we've been dressing Nova, we've been giving her reused nappies because when we do finally have a child, it's always been our plan to use reusable nappies. And believe it or not, they cost a fortune. So we've kind of just been building up gradually. So by the time we do finally have a child, whenever that may be, there's going to be plenty of different designs, which is kind of cool. And the pre-orders that we done in July have arrived. What they do is they've got like general ones on the on store, and I'll put the website in the description. But basically, this website, they have their own collection, but then they also have like different shops collections in there as well. And every month between by the end of the month, and then by the 5th of the next month, it's like a week, I think it is. There's pre-orders of new designs that are going to be coming out, and some of them are in here. We've also got another pre-ordered that we've done that's going to be arriving next year.
So weird.
Yeah, so I'm excited. They also messaged me a little while back that they wanted to do designs, because I asked them if they were ever going to do a design of like same-sex parents or LGBT or parents that might be disabled, because they did like breastfeeding and baby wearing. So I tried to see whether they would do stuff kind of like Sofa Nice situation, and at the time they didn't, but they messaged saying they wanted some pictures from us because somebody was going to be doing a design, and they said that once that design is kind of complete and in the works and like drawn, they were going to send me a picture for us to kind of like
Approve it.
yeah. As of yet that hasn't happened, but I'm sure once Christmas is over, like there might be something more than like in the works, but I don't know. I might have to message him again.
Obviously it has been quite the year, so
Yeah. So we haven't opened it yet, as you can tell. So the first ones is by a company called Mama Koala. So these are one of the like the sub companies that come under the place that we get them from is called TJ Nappies, or I think they're called TJ's Cloths now, I think. I don't remember. And then one of the people that sell under them is called Mama Koalas, or Mama Koala. And the first one is
beautiful.
After the storm comes a rainbow. and it reminds me of Wizard of Oz. And then here's the front, and they got like the snaps to do this one up. But because there's so many snaps, basically this nappy goes from newborn to potty. So this will fit a baby literally from the day they're born up to around like the age of 2-3, because you can change the height in it by doing these, and then obviously depending on how wide they are, you've then got the mixtures that then close over. But yay, here it is, number 1. And they've got liners, so you put like you get these, they look like big like fanny pads, but they're cloth, and you line them in, and then you take those out and put them in the wash. Then you can put these in the wash, and then you can put ones that line the other way, just a bit more comfort and all washable, and it's all really cool. So there's number 1. So Nova's got some new nappies. Number 2, for those that don't know, rubber ducks is my thing, especially on my wheelchair. We usually have themed ones at the moment. Christmas is on there. I've also just noticed that on the snaps,
does it say the company?
it's got a koala bear.
Okay, that's cute. I like the fact it's got the little
It's that logo.
logo.
So yeah, again, this is newborn to potty. So it's got so many snaps. But how freaking cute is this?
Did you say Fringy?
No, freaking. And then we were so gutted. Last month, I found on the pre-orders they did a ton of Cinderella ones.
But we missed them.
Yep. So next year when they come out properly, if there's any spare, they will go up on the website. But the reason why they do pre-orders is because they literally just order in what's ever needed, because otherwise they can't store it all. And I think Mama Koala's in America as well, so they got to wait for like shipments to come in. And then there's this one, which is kind of like a heartbeat. And for those that don't know, before I got sick, I was on my way to becoming a paramedic, and I worked at a children's hospital. So this one is just adorable, and because I like medical stuff. But yeah, it's another one with, if you hear snoring, it's Alba. Like multiple snaps again. So that's going to last a while. Next.
Beautiful.
Because they're gorgeous. And I have stickers that I stick on my pen pals. That is the exact same as this, ironically. So that's cute. And again, all of these have got the little koala on the snaps. And then there's this mermaid one, and it says, I love you more than the stars in the sky, more than the fish in the sea. It's got a mermaid and a little baby mermaid.
So cute.
And it's just like really cute on the front. Then there's this, a gorgeous one with feathers. It's just absolutely stunning, this one. And all the material is so soft. It's insane how soft it is.
They're really good quality ones,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Just looking. And then there's this one, which is like stars and like animals made into the stars. Like, so there's like the ram. There's a polar bear, a bird. But yeah, a fox. So yeah, there's loads of cool designs. Because Sophie and I are weird. the saying is normally love you to the moon and back. We say love you to the stars and back. So that's obviously quite fitting for us. Soph's sister, so if she might be watching this, doesn't like sheep. So this next one we got because when we have a baby and we know that they're
the
gonna...
first time they meet them. And you can't even be mad at it, Ames, because it's completely adorable.
Yeah. And then on the front it's... got the ruffles.
It's really cute.
Look how white it is. It's not going to stay that white. And there's this one. And it reminded us of The Lion King. Which... I got that right way up, yeah. It's like
So
African
cool.
settings. So that's awesome as well. We also missed the Lion King pre-orders that they done as well.
Yeah, it's good, didn't we?
I always forget that the like when the pre-orders come out, and I don't always get notifications on Facebook because Facebook likes to decide to stop giving notifications on certain things. And then the next one, of course, Harry
Yeah, what
Potter.
was it called though? Keys with wings or something?
Winged keys. That really did make us chuckle.
It did.
But yeah, that was cute. And the last one, I think it is this gorgeous yellow.
So pretty.
Flowery one. And it was just gorgeous. Like the colouring is just beautiful. And the flowers are just really cool as well. And then the front of it is just plain. But yeah. Reusable nappies. Obviously, we struggled to pick like designs, limit ourselves, which is why we ended up getting so many.
Yes.
But they're gonna get used. And if not for our future babies, but Nova Rain's gonna wear them.
Yeah.
So between reborns and real babies, there's a huge mixture. Yeah. And they are all just gorgeous.
They are.
So like I said, I'll leave all the links in the description. Go check them out. They also do cloth sanitary towels as well. And I've actually just ordered one, like a bundle that's got one of each size to come with our next
oh yeah, I forgot you did that. How cool.
yeah, with our next order, because I can only wear one brand of fanny pads anyway because I have allergic reactions to them. Soph goes through them like I don't know what, like we've said in our period vlog, that it just gets so expensive with having to constantly buy them, and they just go to a landfill. And one thing I also don't like is if you're in a hospital and you bleed or there's like contaminants of blood on, it has to be incinerated. When you're at home and you're bleeding with your period, it just goes to a landfill. That's still like a bodily fluid, and that doesn't sit right with me. And the fact that it just sits there and it doesn't really biodegrade, and it's kind of like with the nappies, like you go through so many when you have a child that I remember we went, where did we go? I think it was in Bristol Zoo, and they did a thing of how many nappies a baby would use in a year.
Yeah.
And that's when it hit us, and that's when we turned and said we need to seriously think to see if we can do reusable nappies, because it was it was a shock about how bad it was.
Yeah.
So that's why we changed to reusable nappies. And obviously then seeing the different sizes of these sanitary pad reusable ones, we thought it would be quite good to trial. We might not get on with them. They're basically the same with the snap pops. They're like the same with how like sanitary pads work, where obviously instead of them being sticky, they've got poppers and they pop to each other around the inside of your pants and things. So it just depends on whether we get irritated by it or whether they are strong enough to hold everything and just things like that. So when that arrives, we will show you, of course, and we will also give you a review of what it's like.
Indeed we will.
Anything that will help the planet for the next generations.
And save us as well.
Yeah, and save us a lot of money. So, like I said, everything's in the description. Go see them. They do great offers. They also allow you to pay, I think it's 35% when you check out, and then you the rest of it, or is it, I think it's 30% on your checkout and 70% between checkout time and a deadline of, I think it's 3 months.
Yeah, I think
which
so.
is how we've managed to pay for it, and it is so awesome. And the other thing with these, normally reusable nappies for just like one is in the 20s or 30s pounds. With this company, a lot of them range between £4 and £7, which is amazing.
And yet they don't scrimp on quality at all to get them down
Not
to
at
that
all.
price.
They are perfect.
I mean, it does kind of make you wonder why ordinarily other places have to sell them for so much.
Yeah, that makes sense. The other way you can pay is, I think it's with the mama koalas, you can get buy 6 and it's a certain amount off as well, but you can either do the buy 6 offer or the 30/70. It depends, you can only do one or other, but either way I'm sure one of them would work out for you. But yeah, fantastic quality. So look out in the vlogs over the next 2 days, weeks, whatever, to see Nova Rain wearing them.
Yay!
So thanks for joining us, Davis, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone!
Good night.